But this has been a storm that I think every storm is a lesson. And I've lived in Texas now for over 40 years. We've had a lot of storms and a lot of lessons. And this storm says, even if it's a Category 1 or was a high tropical storm, that people thought it's a Category 1. But as we said in our last press conference yesterday, I guess it was, or earlier this morning, the days run together, is that if you're in the middle of 80-mile-an-hour winds, which we're in the middle of Houston today, and if you're being pounded by 6 or 8 or 10 inches of rain at the same time, and if you're at the coast where the surge is coming in addition, or if you're inland where we've had tornadoes reported, and there are a number of tornadoes now being reported in northeast Texas, that might as well be a Cat 5 storm to you if you're in the middle of it. So the lesson I hope everyone for this time is we take no hurricane or no tropical storm for granted. We have almost close to 2.7 million people without power in Texas. That number may grow for a while, and we're going to talk about that in a moment with Thomas Gleason from the Public Utility Commission. And that's going to take a multiple-day process to get power restored. We had the last report, 10 transmission lines down, and the reason we have so much damage and power is down is we love Texas, but Texas has lots of trees from Houston all the way to Texarkana. And when the branches fall and the trees fall, it takes down power lines, and we have to wait for those crews to be able to get out there. And now they've been able to get out there as the weather has moved through certain areas to assess the damage and get to work. I just got off the phone with CenterPoint, who provides a lot of the power to, or a lot of the service to the greater Houston area and the counties surrounding it. They now have 11,500 people coming into the state to help. That's from other counties in Texas and from other states. We do the same when they've had a storm. They have normally 1,675 linemen. So the 1,675 linemen, they subcontract out to tree trimmers, but 11,500 are coming in to get the power back as quickly as we can. I've not heard from the president, and FEMA, which is the federal agency, they're back here. They've been here with us from the beginning in preparation, and their part of this will be after the storm. To get FEMA money, it has to be more than $54 million of damage to public buildings and government facilities. You know, private homeowners or businesses, they have their own homeowners insurance or flood insurance. So they have been cooperating. They're here, and they will, right now we're focused on lives, and we're focused on getting through the storm. We'll worry about sending them an invoice later. And we expect when we send them an invoice, if it's more than $54 million, to get paid.
But we still have Texans that are in harm's way right now. And so up in the northeast part of Texas, we still have a lot of active tornado warnings. Please help us get that message out for people to pay attention to their local weather forecasters. They should be listening to their NOAA weather radios, and they should take shelter if needed. As Governor mentioned, we still have a lot of flooding operations going on. And so as it gets dark tonight, please do not be out driving around if you don't have to. As the winds are still picked up, where the soils are moist and the trees are tall up in northeast Texas, it seems right now the reports that we have received is most of our injuries and loss of life have been from trees falling on houses or on vehicles. And so I ask you, get to a safe place and stay in a safe place. After dark, you need to be in the safest place that you can find. We have over 2,500 first responders marshaled that are scouring the landscape of Texas right now. As you remember, we started off down in the Corpus Christi area, resources in San Antonio, resources in College Station, and resources prepositioned in Houston. As the storm has made landfall and moved in, we have shifted those resources to where the needs are. We are in constant contact with our county judges and their emergency operations centers. The number one request that we have received from our local partners right now is generators. Some of them didn't have generators on facilities at all. Others had generators on facilities, and those generators failed. And we want to work with those generator owners and figure out why those generators failed in the future. The next request we have had is assistance moving patients out of hospitals, nursing homes, or assisted living facilities. We have plenty of our emergency medical task force still available to go and make those moves and get those patients into a safe place.
It is. I think it's beautiful. So to see and to remember the power of Mother Nature and what she can do. And it's not up to us. We don't have a choice in this.
Too, because it haven't reached the.
What's the other one? 576. Well, first of all, I'm not thinking this normal stuff. Everybody want to move down here and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come visit. This is what we got to deal with. We live here. You know what I'm saying? We got 288 flooded to Yellowstone. Shout out to Yellowstone, man. I hope everybody's safe though. The main thing is everybody being safe. I want everybody to be safe. That's my main thing.